Hello and welcome to an Unstably Mental, your mental health podcast. I'm Nicole, and today we are going to be talking about how overpreparedness can translate into procrastination. For sure, calling myself out here on this one because I've been doing this all week, and I can't stop. I'm hoping making this video will help me stop. If it does that, maybe it will help you stop. I was trying to ingrain into my brain to stop procrastinating and start doing. Stop trying to be perfectly prepared and start actually executing these prepared plans that you have been working on and spending all of your time on. I have a whole notebook of video ideas, of podcast topics, of how I want to run my other social media platforms, and how to recycle shorts from my long form content, and all of these business strategies and ideas. And then I can't use any of them because I haven't put the content out there to gain any follower traction. You know what I mean? Like, my preparing and perfecting and doing the research and the work has prevented me from doing and jumping in and being myself and creating and being in a flop era and just being super okay with that, because execution is the important part. Okay. Execution is key. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to sit with that for just a second. Execution is key. Every single time that I post or execute, I learn so much and improve and try new things in the next one. But if I don't continue executing, I'm not learning those lessons to make those adjustments. I'm prolonging the time it takes to learn the lessons that I need to learn in order to be successful in my field. Man, I am just spitting facts. Okay, so I'm just sitting here thinking about the saying, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And that is super true, because you learn so much every time that you try and fail. I'm going to grab my phone because I want to look up the quote that's coming to my head. It's something about how you learn exponentially more when you fail than when you try and succeed right away. Because you don't learn anything valuable. You don't actually gain anything if you try and just succeed right away. I'm going to look it up because I could just be completely talking out of my... Hold on. Trying and failing versus trying and succeeding right away. Failing versus trying and succeeding right away. Okay, well, I couldn't quite find what I was looking for, but I am just going to read a couple of other quotes that I came across while looking at that about failure. So Thomas Edison says, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Failure is not fatal, but failure to change might be. That one is by John Wooden. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. Richard Branson. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Truman Capote. I like that one. I'm going to read it again. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Yes. Okay. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Now, I should read that again because I do not want to misquote Confucius. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Remember that failure is an event, not a person. This quote is not credited on this Google post. Samuel Beckett says, "Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again. Fail again. Fail better." I like that. Fail better is the next goal. That's going on Threads right now. By the way, plug for their socials. They are down in the comments if you would like to follow me on any of them. One more by Zig Ziglar. I don't know who that is, but he sounds interesting. Failure is a detour, not a dead-end street. So, the moral of the story that I was trying to get across is to try and fail is so much more beneficial than to prepare and never execute and just continue preparing, over-preparing. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to do this because I don't want to keep preparing and thinking of all the things that I could do and should do and would do. I want to do them. I want to execute. I don't want to procrastinate anymore. Procrastination station, what's your nation? I don't know how that actually goes from the School of Rock, but that comes into my head really often. If anyone knows the exact quotes, you should put it in the comments down below. I could look it up, but I'm not going to, but I would genuinely like to know. You know, I feel like I've always been a procrastinator, but being a perfectionist is, well, maybe it's not something new. I was just thinking that it might be something new, but alright. Let's unpack this for a minute. So, start with procrastination. Back in high school, I definitely procrastinated a lot. I was just kind of good at school. I didn't have to try a whole lot. Things kind of made sense. By the end of high school, I kind of skipped a lot of school. But all of this is to say, if we had 3 weeks to write a paper, I would wait a day or two before it was due to write it, or at the different stages, the rough draft, I would just BS it the night before, and then whip together the paper then the night before. Being a perfectionist, though, I kind of didn't think that that was something that had always been there, but thinking back, I took a break from social media for a good long time after high school, to be honest. In high school, social media was super, super toxic for me. I would drive myself crazy comparing how many likes I would get to how many the other girls would get. And it, you know, I didn't even have a smartphone or a tablet, so I was literally just like taking pictures really quick when friends would let me borrow their phone or something and log into my account real quick. Like, it was super hodgepodgey, and I'm surprised I even was able to share on Instagram in middle school and high school given my upbringing in general, but still, that social media aspect at that age made me feel like I had to present myself in a certain light, in a certain way. And I'm 25, so anyone around my age group knows how hardcore the Pinterest and Tumblr vibes have ingrained on our brains and made us think that we need to have a picture perfect grid and a picture perfect post with the perfect caption and have it be goals and all these things, when like that's not who I am. I am not a perfectionist, and I'm not perfect and like those girls. And me trying to be and trying to portray myself that way is probably what need some coffee is what that means. Me trying to pretend to be that way and portray myself in a false light online is honestly probably what made it so that I didn't get the type of likes and interactions that I was looking for. It was all just super fake and curated, and I was at the very end of the like Photoshop generation, and I still have Facebook friends where I'm like, girl, you look like you saw a plastic surgeon, and every other post I see of you, none of those look like your actual face, because they're still using the face tuning and the editing and all that stuff that I grew up on, and I couldn't handle it. That's not me. That's not real life. It didn't make me feel good. So social media probably did trigger a little bit of that feeling, and like I have to be over prepared and have the perfect thumbnail and the perfect caption and be trendy and look like a Pinterest girl and all this stuff. But no, that's not me. It's more of an Emma Chamberlain vibe up in here, and procrastination and writing my essay the night before. So like, that's who I am, and that's who I'm gonna be, and I'm just going to let that be enough rather than trying to over prepare those characteristics out of myself. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this. This is very therapeutic. I didn't even really think about some of those things. Okay. I feel pretty solid. I feel like that was very therapeutic for me, and like it hopefully fixed my procrastination over preparedness situation. I am going to stop this video here. I haven't quite figured out or gauged what the attention span is like for podcasts and for my type of audience and everything. So if you have a preference, honestly, just let me know in the comments. Do you like shorter podcasts? Do you like longer podcasts? Do you like a kind of mix in between, depending on the topic at hand? Yeah, just let me know. And thank you very much for being here. I'm gonna be posting at least one podcast video every week. I kind of am feeling like I might do 2 a week though, because I've got a pretty long list of topics that I would like to discuss. So feel free to hit the subscribe button if you would like to stay tuned, and the notification bell if you would like to see the next time that I post a podcast or another video to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye. Bye. If you're still here and looking for other videos, feel free to check out some of my other accounts. If you like outdoorsy stuff, I like to vlog going camping and kind of do some outdoorsy videos. That channel is linked here or down below. And then also my art page. I decided to become an artist in honor of my late mom. So feel free to check that page out. I just create from feeling in the heart, and I really enjoy my artwork, and you might too. So, ka-chow. 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 That's my catchphrase. FYI. Ka-chow. My husband never saw Cars until recently. I had to show it to him. 31 years old, never saw Cars. But I guess he was kind of like a little old for it when it came out, but whatever. Anyways, enjoy your next video if you're still here. Sup. Thanks for watching.